morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Thankful Thursday is here. Can you believe it? We are 7 days in to March 2024. Guys, we are here on Thankful Thursday, and today we're going to keep unpacking some of Mr. Zig Ziglar's awesome quotes, right? I'm your guy, Johnny Juan Ortiz, here with the Fun Life community. It's all powered by this guy right here, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his philosophy of we can have everything in life we want if we'll just help enough other people get what they want. And we coach out of the foundational program of Tom Ziglar, his proud son, right, of Choose to Win. And so today, choose you this day that you're going to win today, right? Make the right choice consciously to be able to have a phenomenal, F-U-N, phenomenal Thursday. And so we're going to be unpacking one of these quotes that Mr. Zig Ziglar has. And if you don't have this quote, if you don't have this little book of big quotes, let me know. I'll message it to you. I'll shoot it to you. I've got an electronic virtual version, and it's packed full of quotes, one after another. Go back and watch some of the previous videos that we've done. We've unpacked some really, really good ones. And today, it's no secret, guys, we're going to be unpacking this one right here. You guys, you are the only person on earth who can use your ability. Zig Ziglar said it, not me. You are the only person on earth who can use your ability. Hey, we're going to try to keep these to under 10 minutes, right? We've been going about 15, 18 minutes. We're going to try to keep these under 10 minutes, so we're going to see how we can go, right? And what we've been doing with this quote, we've been asking the why, the what, and the how. So why today, right? This quote right here emphasizes personal responsibility and ownership of our talents and our potential. It reminds us that we have the power to make a difference in the world through our unique abilities. You know why we call them unique abilities? You have a gift and a talent and a skill nobody else has. You know how we know that? Right there. Right there. You have a unique fingerprint. And so what we do with this quote is that we are able to reflect on our strengths, our talents, and our passions. Identify how you can use them to serve you, to serve others, and make a positive impact in this world, in your community, in your family, guys. So take ownership of those abilities and those skills and those talents that you have to commit to using them. Nothing more sad than a kid going to the playground of life and being buried in it with his skills and talents and abilities still in them. So use them, guys, to fulfill your purpose. Did you know that you've been put on this planet for a purpose, on purpose, for a purpose? Right? Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. God don't make no junk. He doesn't. I like don't. He don't make no junk. And you're not junk. There's something special, something unique, something inside of you that he didn't put inside anybody else. So stop trying to compare yourself to somebody else and be you. Be who God made you to be, right? Our calling, and this is what I love about Tom Ziglar. He had a quote in his book, Choose to Win, which you don't have it, let me know. I've got some copies. I'll get it over to you. You can get it at my price, or you can go directly to Ziglar.com, order it yourself, or go to Amazon. But in that book, he has this quote that says that our calling, right, what God put us on this earth to do, was not meant to fit who we are today, but rather who we were created to become. And that might be part of the biggest frustration. If you're not living in your purpose right now, it's okay. Trust the process. God will walk you through this, right? Lean not unto your own understanding, but in all our ways acknowledge him, right? And he will direct our path. He's going to lead you to your calling, to your purpose. Just don't give up. Don't stop. Keep going. So how can we implement this quote, right? That you are the only person on the earth that can use your ability. Here's how, guys. You ready? Implement this quote by taking intentional, that's a big word, intentional steps to develop and leverage your abilities. Invest time and effort. Guys, it's not going to happen by accident. You're not just going to wake up one day and be like, oh, there's my purpose. I'll pick that up and put it in my pocket. No, it doesn't happen that way. You have to take intentional steps to be able to do it. Invest that time and effort in honing your skills and pursuing opportunities that align with your strengths and your passions, guys. Remember that your unique abilities. This is what I put in the comment section down there, is that your unique abilities are gifts from above, entrusted to you, to nobody else. They were entrusted to you for a purpose, guys. And I've been trying to share scripture with this, and the best story, the best scripture I can share with you on this specific quote is just the parable of the talents. Right? Go back and study the parable of the talents. I'll give you a quick little refresher, crash course on this. I'm an amateur at this part of it here, right? But I try to do my best. But in the parable of the talents, right, the master entrusts his servants with these talents, right? And back in the day, it was kind of like a currency type of deal. And so before going on this journey, he gave one servant one talent. He gave another talent two. Another servant he gave, I think it was 5. And so whenever he came back, he said, hey, what did y'all do with the talents that I've entrusted y'all with? What did y'all do with what I've been giving you, right? And so 2 of the servants, right, they doubled their talents, while the third servant, the other guy, he buried it for fear of losing it. And guys, don't bury your talents. Don't keep your talents to yourself, because eventually if you keep them to yourself, you will be buried with your talents. Don't take those talents, those skills, and those gifts to the grave with you. That's what Les Brown was talking about, that the grave is the richest place on the planet, because it's been so many gifts and talents and skills have been buried with those people that God gave them to. They never had the faith to let it out into the universe. Stop being stuck. Right? A lot of times we get stuck in a rut, and that rut, if we stay there long enough, becomes our grave. It's that 6-inch rut turns into a 6-foot grave. Don't be guilty of that, guys. Be willing to step out and do what God put you on this earth to do. And so the moral of the story is this, simply this, right? And so each of us, you, I, we've been given unique gifts and talents and abilities by our Creator. And so it's not the quantity of the ability that we possess, right? But rather what we do with those gifts and those talents and those skills that God has put inside of us. And so my question to you is this: Are you guys willing to take risks, to step out in faith and multiply your gifts and your talents and your skills for the greater good, for your family, for the community, right? So, or do we allow fear, the status quo, and that comfort zone to hold us back and end up burying our talents? Don't, guys. I want you to unleash it. That's what this whole Fun Life community is all about. I want you to be able to activate, and for some, reactivate that childlike faith that is inside of us, which Jesus said, hey, suffer not the little children come unto me, right? Unless you and I, we are converted as little children, we won't even see, right, where we're trying to get to. And that's our goal, guys. That's our goal. And so let this parable, let this story inspire you to identify and utilize your talents, your skills, and your abilities that you've been entrusted, right, for a purpose. Embrace those opportunities for growth. Take calculated risks and invest your talents wisely, guys. By doing this, if you'll do this, you'll not only fulfill your own potential, check this out, but you're also going to be contributing and helping to flourish those around you, right? That's that greatest fear quote poem. That's right. Our greatest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. And it goes on down to say that by us stepping into our greatness, we automatically give other people permission to do the same thing. Oh, I'm right at my 10-minute mark, guys, but this is what pumps me up. This is what gets me excited. Hey, if you need help, if you want to get from where you are now to where you're trying to get to, call me, message me, let me know. I've got some free resources available to help you do that. Quit going through life, right, as if our goal is to arrive safely at death. Go to that Mark Batterson book, right, All In. Chase your lion. What is it that you're after in this life, guys? Let's go. Let's rock this out. I'm right at my 10-minute mark. We made it. We did it. 10 minutes. I better shut up. But hey, that's all we're trying to do here today, guys. Motivate you, inspire you. Let's go, guys. All right, adios. That was pretty quick, right? That was quick, short, brief, to the point. All right, guys, have a phenomenal, thankful Thursday. Hey, tomorrow on Faith Your Fears Friday, what are we doing on Faith Your Fears Friday? Oh, we're doing the free coaching Friday. So bring your questions. Bring your questions about what is limiting you from taking faith, having the faith to step out into your biggest fears. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow. Adios.